Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. Today we are in Hollywood Studios. I am a nightmare with calling it Disney Studios because that is Paris, but we're in Hollywood Studios today. We've got some great plans today. We've got some shows that we want to go and see. It's going to be another full day, another full-on day. I think we'll probably end late, but it's early doors. We are up. What time are we on? 8:33. So we're doing quite well. The park opened 3 minutes ago for magic hour, half an hour over here. So we're going to hot foot it over. I'm going to jump on DAS and see if I can book Slinky for us to go and do. And then we're just going to see what we can get on with before my parents arrive. We'll see how my mum got on and how she's feeling after standing in a queue for 2 hours yesterday. Bless her. And we are going to have lots of fun today. The weather today is a bit cooler, I will say that, and it's cloudy as it stands at the moment, which
I'm not sad about that.
Not mad. Yesterday was incredibly hot. Epic Universe had barely any shade. It goes from one extreme to another. Some areas had shade. The AC was actually insane in some areas that we got chilly. Hooah! A little bit chilly. And then other areas there was no shade and it was scalding hot. So it went from one extreme to another. As you can see over the top, we've got the Skyliner. One of the rides we're going to do today is definitely Tower Terror. Edie's been doing it since she turned 5. She says she doesn't like it, but when she gets off, she's absolutely buzzing about it. So we're going to go and do that. We're also going to try and get on the Skyliner at some point. That won't be today. There we go. Over. There you go. So that's the plan for today. Let's get through security, get through ticket control. We always get stopped going through security, don't we? We've not actually made it through a single park other than Epic. We got in without being checked, didn't we? We've not made it through a single Disney park without being checked. So let's see if we can get through today without being checked.
Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
So already by 9:15 we have done Toy Story Mania, which was a complete walk on, straight on, like literal straight on queue was there. Then we did the DAS pass, we booked the DAS and we did Slinky Doggy Dash. Hold on, there he goes. We got to sit right at the front, which was really good. Marley, what was that? Good. What would you give it out of 10? What number? 1. 2. He really enjoyed it. He was really nervous getting on. He was like, I don't want to do it. We were like, no, you will like it when you get on. And you know when you know your children, you're just like, no, you'll be fine. And he got off and he was like, I did it, I loved it. So that was really good. We're now going to pop over and hopefully meet Jessie and Woody. That's the plan, and then go and find my mum and dad. We have just met Buzz, Woody and Jessie. Woody and Jessie meet together, and that was an incredible interaction. There'll be a picture inserted somewhere. And then we walked down a little bit further, and just outside of Toyland is Buzz, and we got to do Buzz as well. And we also got our photo pass picture taken with Woody, the statue, going into Playland. Again, the pictures will be inserted here. We are just going to have a toilet break, and then around here in Pixar Corner is Joy. I would love to go and meet her now, but for the same sanity of Edie, we are going to go do Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and then that's at a 45-minute queue at the moment, which is not too bad, and then we'll see where we go from then onwards. Down here you've got all different characters. You've got Joy, Frozen's hanging out over there. Really cool. This is like the Pixar area. So you've got Joy, you have Frozen, there's a queue for Edna Mode, which I will be doing later, regardless if the kids want to do it or not. That to me looks awesome. Look at the theming. And then I did see Mrs. Incredible was also meeting down here, and Sully meets down here as well. So there's the Pixar ball. Lovely little Pixar area. Oh look, there's 3 little Jack Jacks hanging out up there. I'm not sure what's inside that building. I think that's where maybe he meets. You've got a Jack Jack's, I'm guessing like Jack Jack's cookie. Yeah, it is. Here we go. A Jack Jack's Num Num cookie, $6.99, and 2 different slushies. Might get the kids one of those later if it gets particularly hot. Yeah, there's Frozen hanging out. Just cool meet and greets. Joy's down there. Ah. So this was closed earlier when we came in for Magic at half hour. These gates were closed, so we didn't know what was behind it. Actually, there's so much down there, so we'll be heading back in there later. It's got some big Stitch, loads of coffee. This is literally what my dad and mum have been living off. It's like coffee. They're just coffee people, and they've been quite happy with the options actually. My dad is a bit of a coffee snob, and he's been appeased by the coffee in Disney, which is quite good. And then you've got a marketplace which sells muffins and things like that, and beer. If you would like beer, here is where you get your beer. We've just tried to get on Runaway Railway, but it's gone down. Literally as we were trying to enter the queue, the guy was like, no, we've got a technical difficulty. It is what it is, it happens. So now we're gonna head off to do Rise of Resistance over in Galaxy's Edge. Super excited, we've never done Galaxy's Edge before, never done anything similar to it. So can't wait for that. So that's where we're heading now. We're all gonna ride. It's at a 45-minute wait. Let's give it a go and see what it's like.
BB-8, prep the ready room for recruits. Commander 9-Num, please report back to IGS cockpit.
Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batuu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pokhara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help.
Hurry, all recruits to transport. No need for safety here, it'll be a surprise. Ground crews, deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Initiate green white sequence on deck 3 from Pokhara. All recruits must be on board now. Transport is away in 30 seconds.
They're warm. Good. You open a door on hyperdrive. Yes. Check the hyperdrive also. I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Vakara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First order TIE fighters. Reroute. Red 2, Blue 5, we gotta get them down so transport can make the jump.
I'm hit! We lost Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake him, Blue.
I'm trying, but...
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to jump him away.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready. You won't have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from?
One in there.
Star Destroyers.
Get out of there!
We can't.
And don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners. We have a breach in detention block 3.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Attention, all resistance personnel. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. These destroyers are...
Your efforts are wasted. You cannot escape me. Your precious resistance is about to be destroyed.
You guys really like cutting it close, don't you? Okay, you're clear.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
We just did Rise of the Resistance ride. It was incredible, actually incredible. I think we did queue closer to 45 in total, but the queue line's incredible. I'm not going to give it fully away. I'm sure Simon's got some footage that he will put into the vlog. But the ride itself, insane, insane. Marley, who is very hit and miss, didn't like Dinosaur, didn't like the Minecart Madness, loved this. He literally stopped and he was like, I love that, I want to go again. So that's good to know that Marley enjoyed that ride. We're now just waiting for my dad and Simon to go get a Ronta wrap from here, and then we're going to walk up and get something from Woody's lunchbox for our lunch, and then probably do the one of the shows. Thinking the Indiana show would be good. I think like the time's finally catching up with children. We've just done the Toy Story Mania ride. We used the DAS pass on that, so I selected myself, Marley and my parents. Edie and Simon went to go and make a headband. So let's go and see how she's created that and what she's managed to con Simon out of. Now we're gonna head down, hopefully pick up a funnel cake and go and watch Indiana Jones, the show Kick, funnel cake. So that's what we're gonna go and do, and rescue the buggy from the stroller park, which actually has a warden on it, which I suppose is quite handy, knowing that you can leave stuff on it and it's not gonna get stolen, I suppose. We did the Indiana Jones stunt show, which was incredible. We were really fortunate that walking in, Simon went ahead with my mum and and my dad, and Edie got picked to be the assistant director. She was super excited and she had to say her name. I'm sure Simon will insert a clip. She had to say her name, her age and where she came from, and then the 3 magic words was ready, steady, go. And she said that, which was cute. She had a great time.
How about a nice round of applause for this young lady? Here she comes. Turn you around. We're going to get to know her, and then I'm going to have you all guess from where she's from. Okay, so let's start with your name. What's your name?
Edie.
Edie. Edie, how old are you?
I'm 8 years old.
And where are you from?
I'm from England.
England. All right. Yes. Now, Edie knows the 3 magical words that start every film shoot. When she yells these 3 words out, you're going to go crazy for her, okay? So I'm going to count you down from 3. 3, 2, 1.
Lights, camera, action!
The show was impeccable. It lasted 29 minutes and like 3 seconds. Edie, that went in my mouth. Bubble ones. I feel like it's an unwritten rule that when you go to Disneyland you get a bubble wand. So we did the Indiana Jones show, then I booked a DAS ready to go to the Tower of Terror. Me, my dad and Edie skipped over to the Tower of Terror. It was quite a long wait on DAS. I would say it's about 15 to 20 minutes in the DAS queue, 55 for the standby. It's nothing like Paris. Well, no, that's a lie. It's like Paris, but I wouldn't say it's as good as Paris. I'd rather go on Paris's one over Florida's one or Walt Disney World's one. But it was really good, and my dad's never done Tower of Terror before, and he found it absolutely hilarious at the fact you come out of a chair. So now we're gonna head to Mickey and Minnie's Railway. We're gonna see how we get on there. Just because Marley's really flagging, he's absolutely exhausted, and we knew this could be the case because we are going balls to the wall with our park days. Everyone's like, you need a break day. We're like, we haven't got time to do a break day, and they don't know me and they don't know Simon. We will just go. But the kids are struggling, so we are gonna go do that ride. We're gonna assess how they get on and what they're like after the ride, whether or not we do Fantasmic today or we hold off and hopefully try and do it on Tuesday, but the weather's not looking too great for Tuesday, so we'll see how they get on with this. You got to listen to the kids. At the end of the day, you know, money and experiences are one thing, but our children's well-being is also something else. So let's go and see how they get on and go from there. So as you've probably noticed, there is no footage of the Runaway Railway train in this vlog. Twice we have tried to go and do the Runaway Rail Mini Mickey's train. Twice it has broken down when we've got the queue line. This time we'd done the video, as it's probably in the vlog, and we get through and we can see the train, and boom, shut down, closed, broken down. Which is one of those things, it does happen, but we got lightning lanes out of it. So we got lightning lanes for ourselves. My parents got lightning lanes, but they decided to bunk and they're heading back out now. It's 5:20, so we're going to go and meet Olaf. Marley seems to have had a second win. What have you got? Bubble wand. You got a bubble wand. Marley, Edith, 2 bubble wands, and happy children later. So they're happy, they're buzzing. So we're going to go and meet Olaf and see him. I've managed to get that booked on the DAS pass, which is good. Tea, we need to have tea. Olaf, and then we're going to see if we can do Sorcerer Mickey maybe. Yeah, Sorcerer Mickey as well. We'll do that through the DAS. And aliens, yeah.
Aliens, yeah.
Marley wants to do the flying aliens, so we're going to go and do that. Okay, aliens first. So that's the plan, that's what we're going to do. And then see, obviously, like I said, how it goes. It's still incredibly hot. Really hot. To the point, I wore a t-shirt today. This one's from Bershka. And I regretted my decisions. I regretted it massively. I should have put like a little tank on because it is so hot. We just met Olaf, very sweet interaction. He doesn't sign. They gave us that heads up that he didn't sign, but the interaction was really sweet. And we'll see what the pictures look like. We're now just heading, I've got to say it quietly because it's not where the kids think we're heading, but we wanted to head, just heading down into Star Wars land. It looks incredible. Now, I've never seen any of the Star Wars movies. Maybe that's controversial because I've never seen any Star Wars movies, but this is incredible. The theming's insane. Wow. Did alien swirling saucers, something like that, over within literal seconds. If you're queuing up, I wouldn't queue any longer than 15 minutes because it's over so quickly. So quickly. I think we're going to round up the day and head back to the hotel for some dinner now because we're all tired.
Yep.
Yep, we've done some really, that's good. We've done some really fun rides today that have been great fun. And we've had lots of good experiences, lots of good meet and greet rides. So I'm going to end our Disney Hollywood Studios vlog here. Thanks for joining us on today's vlogs. If you could follow our social media, that would be brilliant. And until the next time, come with us and enjoy the adventure.